I am Masikomane.
Just go do that. Just.
Touched on something very important. You said especially if you're working. What's your take on working while studying, especially abroad?
Me now, guys, personally now, every day, I want to cry. I'm like, why is my multiple on my dad? Fucking my day. I'm stressed. I'm very stressed. Working and balancing school is hard. I am scared for the next semester because you have to work 24 hours. I try to reduce them, but they're like, if you work part-time in Hungary, you can't work less than 20 hours per week.
So 20 hours they can do.
20 hours they can do, less
but
than that
they
can't.
They reduce your salary.
Obviously they have to.
Yes.
See,
it's just for
you're trying
us
to make
extra.
money. I'm just that's what I said as
It's
well.
just
Like,
for
what's
us
2 hours
extra.
each day gonna what difference?
But
is it
I'm
gonna
also
make?
stressed about this coming.
I'm
I literally don't know how I'm gonna split this. I can't do Saturday and Sundays as well because
It's very stressful because either you work 12 hours Saturday, Sunday, or I was trying to think, can I work 4 hours each day? But that means I have to work 5 times a day.
No,
while I go
don't
to
do
school.
that.
So I was
Don't
like,
do that.
no, I can't do
No,
that. So I'm
don't do
stressed.
that.
Literally, I wake up and I'm like,
I
God,
tried
wanna
that
quit,
and I
but
regretted
I want
it.
money.
Anyways,
I need money.
so most students in Hungary, we all work part-time, which is 24 hours per week, and we study as well. Literally almost everyone is working and studying, which is very hard because now this 24 hours we usually have to cover on weekends. So we at school Monday to Friday and then working Saturday and Sunday, maybe 12 hours per day. Not because we want to or we're greedy, but because the standard of living is generally very high here, especially with the Ukrainian war. Everything just inflated.
The currency was like,
The currency went and the prices went so like basic rent right now is at 140,000 forints, which can be loosely be 7,000 7,000.
If you want to stay alone, literally, just know that you're not gonna be paying anything less than
7K for a basic place. Basic. Nothing less than 7.
Speaking of accommodation, I was thinking about your issue and I thought to myself, we need to say this before I forget it. When you look for an apartment, look for a place that has a washing machine.
And a safe apartment.
And safe.
Oh my
But how do you
gosh.
even know if it's safe? That's the stressful part.
There are areas that are generally known for not being safe.
Okay,
But they are known for
not
not being safe. For example, Blaha, Weshelenyi. But also, again, those are the cheapest areas.
Okay, yeah.
Because I got mugged, guys. I got mugged in Hungary. First week in Hungary. Nilele kum. Watumlungu ka.
I'm drinking on a
Yo, I am cling.
We're not linking into this. That was Satan working overtime.
I was traumatized. First week,
no,
guys, I'm sleeping
No.
in my room. I've never been mugged in South Africa. That's the fucked up part of it. So I was sleeping. Next thing, this white man is in my room just staring at me while I was asleep.
Uti, I'm sure he was just there like, she's black but she's white.
What's happening? Like I have dreadlocks.
What is this?
She's Bob Marley.
She's Bob.
But
Shocked to the core.
yo, guys, no, that ruined my whole experience of Hungary.
Yeah.
Like I was like, take me back, guys.
Considering
take me
that
back.
this is a very safe space, and then when now your first week, you're welcome with crime.
You understand crime that I've never experienced in my
South Africa.
own land.
Not even only in South Africa.
And what made it worse was the treatment from the police and the whole interrogation. They said it's my boyfriend. Oh, they were like, are you sure it's not your boyfriend? I'm like, I've been here for 10 days, ma'am.
FYI, guys, if you think the police in South Africa is useless,
Never vape, Masiko. Bangola statement.
that was my first when I went to report my phone.
They were vaping.
He was like,
yo,
please come back tomorrow.
why?
That time, that was my how many stations did I go? That was my second one.
Yeah, no. Let's be grateful for our police in Southeast.
You know what? If you're still in
travel
South Africa,
and-
utilize them right now. I don't know for what, but just go utilize them. Because
Go ask for an affidavit.
yeah, just go and say, I want to make an affidavit to prove that this is my name. Which you have, my name is Masihomadi. I, Masihomadi,
Declares that I am Masihomadi.
Just go do that. Just to appreciate. Or just go to them and be like, y'all are bad, but you're so much better.
Siyabonga.
Like they're doing something.
No, they're trying. Shame. At least they'll make you feel like your case is valid. Here, they literally took my case and made me feel like it's my fault. Oh, I'm lying about something. Oh, Janjani parts.
Upcoming also, I'm going to shoot a story time about losing my phone. You guys will hear the full story about the police here.
I was there.
But safety in general, guys, it's safe here.
Yeah, no.
It's compared to South Africa, it's 100% safe.
100%.
If you compare it to South Africa, it's 100% safe.
My case was just one of the unfortunate cases that have never happened before. I think they say it has only happened to one other student. So I was just unfortunate, but in general,
literally, it's so safe.
It's very
you can
safe.
walk more 12. Go 3. The other day I was walking from Diako to my place. Go 3 a.m. alone.
no one will bother
No one
you.
will do
No one will
anything
call
to
your
you.
name. No
The
one
only
will.
weird things is just people staring at you because you're black and they haven't seen a black person.
And they stare at
just
your
know
hair.
that, and they stare at your hair. Others touch your hair without asking. They don't ask.
You must ask.
So those are the weird things. But apart from that, even me losing my phone was unfortunate. It happens a lot in clubs, but they pickpocket you. You don't get someone who takes out a knife and bring the phone. No, it's because you're drunk and they take it from your pocket type of thing.
Nakon is usually people who are traveling not
around.
locals of.
Their accent was literally not Hungarian. I don't want to lie. I don't want to paint people badly. It's people from outside. Just remember that the same South Africans you're dodging in South Africa, they are coming to Hungary. So obviously crime is going to happen. And I'm not saying it's because of South Africans. I'm just saying that different countries are here. So crime will happen because people from outside countries are coming.
And you literally have all nationalities. You see, if you want to meet people from all parts of the world, all corners and spheres, this is the place. Everyone, all nationalities meet in Hungary.
Sorry. Oops. But yeah, what else? Oh, there's a lot that's transport. I want to talk about transport. I want to appreciate the transport system here for the affordability, for the consistency, for being on time, being punctual, for the availability, for it existing.
Yeah, when I hear if you're not a punctual person like myself, you have nothing to blame. Yeah, but at least in South Africa, I could say, yo, I couldn't find a taxi, or hey, I was stuck in traffic. Here, it's on time. Every 5 minutes, there's a train going to wherever you want to be.
Exactly.
So you need to find new excuses for being late. I've ran out of them.
Yeah, I think if you're a late person, it also helps in a way because you're not going to be as late as in South Africa. Because now you don't have to stress about getting it.
You'll never be 30
You know that it's
minutes
gonna be
late.
Because the transport will be there. But the transport, amazing.
Ow.
We pay 3.5, I think.
Yeah,
I mean,
we pay
now
the-
we pay
Now
zero.
we pay zero because we work for a fucking cool company. But this is literally what you get. Is it gonna show?
Yeah, yeah.
Abayenza kanje on YouTube.
Yeah. Put the, yeah, now it's focused.
YouTuber. Oh, this is our monthly pass. You can use all types of transportations: a bus, a train, a tram, and what is it called? A trolley. It's called
trolley bus.
trolley bus. Literally to go anywhere and everywhere.
Within Budapest.
Within Budapest, of course. If you're going to another city, you buy another ticket, but it's also not that expensive. It's like conversion 200 rands.
And being a student is a blessing because you get discounts. Because that's
everywhere.
50% discount. Okay, this one is not
No,
going to
this
show
one
because
is-
it's from work. See, now we pay 3 point something K. 3,500 K is around less than 200 rands in South Africa. Sorry.
For the whole month.
They don't count how many times you
For
got on the
whole
bus.
month. They don't care. You can more for regular. You can go. What's it today? I want to use my monthly pass. Or to figure out mesh.
It's different. I've never been in a trolley bus. Now. You just literally, they don't care how many times you use it. Yeah, because if you have a student card, then it's around 7k plus minus. Still so affordable compared to having to actually use 200 rand or 200 rand.
Because I remember it takes it from Pretoria to Joburg, not at some point it was like 55 rand.
Yeah.
Or 50 rands, ne? Imagine if you are traveling to and from Pretoria every day.
100 rands. And every day per week, when not a month, you pay 3.5k.
Done.
That's it.
Not 10
rands
to use it.
In foreigns.
In foreigns.
So in South African rands, less than 200 rands. So honestly, I'll show you guys how to use.
I want to talk about beauty, hair, makeup, clothes even. Nomti and Tutu really helped me because they were like stock up on everything. Thank you.
You're welcome.
They said stock up on everything. We've been here for a year now.
Almost a year.
Hey, here like your basic braids are like I would say 1,000 rand. Minimum 1,000 rand. And when we say 1,000 rand, it's excluding fiber. You still have to hunt for your own hairpiece. You won't find all the kinds of hairpiece that you want. Sometimes it's sometimes you find green and you have to go back 2 days later to check if they have new colors. Fiber, one packet is 50 rands, ne?
Let me see.
2,500 foreigns.
2,500. 2,100 rands is
100 rand to 2,000.
2,000 foreigns.
Hairpiece.
I think when I calculated and converted to rands the first time I bought it was around 70-80 rands.
Okay.
Per pack.
And
because I was buying
we use like 2 packs to 3 packs. Then you have your 1,000. Then there's the struggle of finding an appointment that led me to cutting my hair. I know.
Mine just got cancelled. I had to go do my hair tomorrow. She just texted me. She was like, I'm available on Monday. You know, if I come back to this channel and I have to scope,
don't be shocked.
Yeah,
I mean, I can get a bathroom. I took a scissor, but
don't blame me.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot. At this point, I'm even willing to just like stick to short hair and weaves because
same. Even getting wigs here, guys, no. In South Africa, exclusive virgin hair, they will play
more.
You
there's
and
1%
bring you shitty hair,
but who sells weaves? 1% the entire Budapest.
The one that I found since Timo texted a month ago, she hasn't really responded to my text.
What kind of hair do you want?
What did I want? I will talk about it.
Okay. You can order online.
But it's hot.
Very, very hard. So if you have weaves at home, come with your weaves.
Take all of them.
If you know you're gonna look nice with short hair, cut your hair. Unless you're a very patient person, like the people who if you don't mind paying and waiting for an appointment, or you can maintain your hair. I came here with the afro.
She relaxed it, then cut.
I relaxed it first because like there's no African salon obviously to maintain my natural hair. I didn't go and I would relax. Then after unbraiding, I decided to cut
because it was hard just getting not even in Mali. It's just an appointment.
And remember, we are full-time students. When you are looking for an appointment, you need to sync it with these 2 very important things. Outings,
Jesus.
What was the reason?
Businesswoman,
you have to deliver products. No, it was not working for me.
Guys, adulting and living abroad as a student is hard.
No, I think this is the last stage of adulting.
Yeah, no.
You see, in South Africa I was adulting, but it wasn't this much. This is the last phase. It doesn't get Western
get-
dress. No, it doesn't get
He
Western
like
dress.
ability. You thought that was bad. I will show you.
Oh, so that's
This is. Oh, you know I'm getting this like
this is yet it's short left.
I'm telling you guys. One thing
I
about life.
it's a short left.
One thing I've learned about life, you can never say this is the limit. It'll show you that the sky is the limit, Sana. The sky is Pluto.
limit.
Pluto is the limit. If you think
So
you go to
then
another
it's
planet, Pluto. Ule.
Steep by jog. Steep by jog.
My finger really steep.
How we didn't talk about the language and how like you just need to learn the language. Well, not that learn, but know the basics.
You need to know the basics. You need to know
because
the
you're not
basics.
give a knock at every shop.
Okay, I'm gonna say to be quite honest. Okay, I'm gonna start with racism before we go anyway. In Hungary, when it comes to racism, it's rare, but it's there. And when it comes to elderlies, they obviously feel it's like going to a Eastern Cape, and when you get there and speak English, everyone is obviously gonna look at you like, why are you making yourself better? What's playing here? Why are you making yourself better? And stuff like that. So it's the same thing as here. So when you go to the shops, normally it's those old women. The moment I walk in, because I'm black, they give me that look. You go to your
English.
Angolul.
English.
Angolul.
Name Angolul Peselek.
Ow.
And like your institutions, like your bank, government institutions, licensing institutions. At banking, you will have to wait. You'll see 7 people that came after you being served or being attended to. And when you wait in line, because they are waiting, most banks have only one person who speaks English. So imagine all the international students and the international workers. We are all dependent on one teller. So you look at 8 people go past you.
It's painful.
9 people. Sometimes you get to the till and they literally can't understand what you're saying. So you have to leave that mall and go to another branch.
To go. Google translates.
Oh, Google translates is Tandwasam.
Based on you like this. Sometimes it translates nonsense, ne?
Hi.
Sometimes
even
it
at the
translates
doctor,
nonsense,
can you please tell
but-
them at the doctor we use Google Translate to translate your symptoms?
Okay. That time when you're feeling nauseous, very you're vomiting. It's coming out. It's not acting like it's coming out. It's actually coming out.
So pregnant.
Yo, guys, go be. When it comes to doctors, guys, there's a lot. I don't want to lie. There's so many benefits, but also there's a lot to adjust to and to accept, because obviously everything comes with advantages and disadvantages in life.
100%.
Saying South Africa has its own advantages and speaking about South Africa,
Yo, Masikho. Yo, yabona nje ukudla kwalana, guys.
Let's finish the topic here, language and racism. The only have you had any racist interaction?
Me, I don't take these things too hard because remember I studied tax undergrad, which is another racist institution. Another thing that is not spoken about. Tax is it has racial issues that are very underlying. For the fact that we still have separated classes amongst blacks and whites, or Afrikaans and English classes, which is obviously black and white.
Didn't know that.
Yeah, no,
Sorry,
tax you have your Afrikaans classes and you have your English classes, and you can see the difference in the material that is being, without sounding political, the material that is being distributed amongst the 2 different language classes. You can see those small things, but here it's very vile. Like they don't hide it.
Yeah, it's out there.
It's out there.
It's out there.
It's out there, but it's not something that would make me go home and cry.
Same.
But I think that's what studying abroad does to us. We've accepted certain things as a norm, just as a coping mechanism. Oh, it's okay. This is what's gonna happen.
This is what
my
it is.
state. This
There's
is what
nothing I
it
can
is,
do or say
and this is
to
what I
change it.
signed up for.
Exactly.
Yeah, well,
because even when we had a meeting, they had a meeting for international students just to find out how are we coping, what are the differences between us and Hungarian students. Every single point we raised, they had an answer to it. Like for an example, Uti, can they just encourage Hungarian students to study in English? And the lecturer was like, unfortunately, they have been speaking Hungarian their whole lives. They're so used to it and stuff, so it's hard for them to be like, no, I'm gonna wake up and do English. Even though we were like, how about you encourage them in terms of it gives you more opportunities. You can go to UK, you can go wherever, because now you did your actual degree in English instead of Hungarian. They don't want to. Like literally the basic thing is that, because the reason we're segregated and isolated is because they study in Hungarian, we study in English, so we never really get to meet. Even when they make these mentor teams, they try to make these things where you can get together every month. They have like a plan for the month, like maybe a picnic or going for a hike or whatever. But I've never been there personally. But during that day when we were discussing as groups, if you've been there, what was your experience? A lot of people said that they will be there and Hungarian students will be there, English students will be there, and there's just they can't really get together. I don't know if you get my point. Like it's really hard to get together and be one. Whereas there are other Hungarians, when you meet them in the streets and club. Girl, one thing about drinking, people are happy. People who drink are happy. People who drink alcohol are happy. They're always happy to just welcome you, always vibe with you, talk with you. You learn a lot about them. Like, I don't want to lie, people that I've met in clubs and whatever, they haven't given me any racist interaction. It's always fun, always willing to get to know about my country, and that's how you learn about Hungary on its own. That's how you get to meet international people. I'm not saying be Grovist.
No, you must go to club. It's very mandatory for your stay abroad.
You didn't hear it from me.
You must go.
For your own mental health.
But I think it's like that. Just adding on to what you said, I think it's the same. It's not only in Hungary. International students as a whole, they have that, because in a sense, scholarships and whatever entities and institutions that take us abroad, they do that to build a diverse, multicultural, cross-global sort of interaction between countries. But when we get there, we are already segregated in English. And there's this lady on YouTube, I can't remember her name, but she's studying in China. Since she started her undergrad until now, there's that clear-cut segregation amongst because at least for us, we are in separate classes, like the Hungarians at that side and the English students at the side. With them, they're in the same class, but when they're doing group work or whatever the case, practicals, you just know,
Oh, damn.
But